Welcome to the Las Vegas Where and What to Eats podcast, brought to you by Caddy, a social media app for foodies like me. Stay tuned until the end of the episode for a special deal from our guest.
All right, so today's guest is Chef Jason Weber. He is the owner, operator, chef of Amano. Amano is out in the Northwest by my side of town. I actually live like a block away. So why don't you tell us a little bit about Amano?
Cool, yeah. So Jason Weber, I opened Amano in 2017, so just about 6 years now. We've been in business, and it's been a wild roller coaster, and it's been a fun time. But we do kind of authentic New York style pizza, and we do fat babies, and we have a good time, and it's a good place to come bring your family. And you should come check it out, Northwest, like you said.
Okay, so you mentioned something that is the most viral thing on TikTok and Instagram. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the Fat Baby?
Yeah,
so what is that?
For sure, yeah, that's our pasta stuffed sandwich. We put it in a bread cone and we serve it in like kind of like a French fry basket and pour cheese sauce over it, and it's like your carb cheat day kind of situation that just people love it. They go viral for it. People take pictures, social media, and it just rolls over like that. People love it. It's a good time. It's fun.
So my favorite one that I've seen that you guys did is like the Area 51 Fat Baby.
Yeah.
It had like Baby Yoda.
That one's sick. Yeah, that one's sick. Yeah, we run specials once in a while, to have fun, keep it exciting and creative. And we had the Area 51 Fat Baby with the Yoda. We had the green cheese sauce poured over it, the crab legs sticking out, and we have fun with it, man. We run that as a special, kind of like almost like a secret menu thing, but we run those every once in a while and have fun with it. I think we're going to do a Formula One here, one version in a little bit. Just as things come up in Vegas, we like to have fun and do stuff like that. So yeah, that's a good time.
Have like a little race car like sticking out.
Yeah, like there you go, right? I get creative with that stuff, and we can just go crazy with it. But yeah,
oh my gosh,
yeah.
How often do people finish their fat babies?
Never.
Okay, I was going to say.
Never.
Yeah.
We had one lady, actually, she's a professional food eater, and she came in. Her name is Raina. She has like a whole thing. Raina is crazy, whatever. But she came there a couple times trying to kill one of them. She did two of them, actually. So we have a gondola, actually, which is like our fat baby served sideways in like a boat. And that's for two people. And it's really fun. You can check that online too, the gondola of Amano. But we served those, and she killed two of them. So she's the only person. We've had UFC fighters and bodybuilders come in there, and they can't eat them. They can't eat them. Like once in a while you get somebody that eats one, but there's no way I could eat one.
Do you know the calorie count on them?
Man. 10 billion calories. I have no idea I can add that high. You know what I mean? It's total cheat carb day type thing. You're not going to eat it every day. It's special occasion, but we do serve salads if you want.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Tell us, brings up a good point. So how extensive is your menu at Amano?
Yeah, it's pretty extensive. It's what you would see at like a normal Italian restaurant per se, something like that. But we do everything in salads, appetizers, entrees, pizza, desserts, everything's from scratch. And then of course our fat babies. We get creative with our pizzas too. We do pizza stuffed, calzone pizzas, half calzone, half pizza. Then we have a version where our calzone is actually stuffed with pasta. So it's a pasta stuffed calzone, and that's crazy. We've done one calzone with a short rib in it. And then, after we bake, we pull the bone out. And it's just a beautiful presentation. We get really creative. It's not your typical mom and pop pizzeria. We're real chefs back there, and we take what a typical pizzeria would be, and then we turn it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made you want to get into the restaurant industry?
Because I'm insane. No, I always loved it. I mean, like as a kid, I've always cooked, so I knew what I wanted to do. Fortunately, I think that's an advantage for a lot of people if you knew what you want to do. But from young age, I always knew I wanted to cook. Went to college, went to the CIA for cooking. And
I was like the actual CIA? Like the
Well, not no, I'm not like top secret or anything. No, let's just call it that. The Culinary Institute of America. It's funny you say that because they have the FBI too, which is the Food and Beverage Institute. So we laugh about that. But yeah, we went there, and I went there. So actually did my general manager. So we're real chefs. We really care. It's top quality food in a casual, fun atmosphere.
Do you have any Italian heritage?
None.
Okay. So
None.
why Italian food?
Because I grew up in New York, and where I'm from, there's as many pizzerias on the corners that are taco shops here.
Yeah.
So when I moved out to Vegas 20 years ago now, I saw a need for it. You guys have a lot of chains here, Domino's and stuff. We have that in New York too, but we have a lot of independent pizzerias that are killer. You have your favorite one. And so I saw a need for it, and there was the chance, and I took it.
There is just something about a New York style pizza that has my heart.
Yeah.
I'm from the East Coast.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't compare out here.
Yeah.
There's just nothing, you know what I mean? And the fact that you brought this to Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, amazing.
Yeah. When I first came here 20 years ago, there was not many good pizzas.
Yeah.
They're popping up all over. I have my favorite. I eat pizza all the time. I go all over trying all the pizzerias. It's funny, on my day off, I'll go to the local pizzeria right by my house. We're closed Monday, so it's the only day really go out and eat, And, I go to the neighborhood pizzeria, try their pizza. They're like, don't you own Amano? I was like, yeah, but I like all pizza, man, So I try everything. I love pizza in general. I don't know who doesn't, besides my sister.
Oh.
She doesn't eat cheese.
Oh.
I'm sorry if you're listening.
You can make it a different way, right? You can get creative.
Yeah,
with
no,
it.
we have gluten-free crust. We'll serve it without cheese if that's how you want it. But we get creative with our pizzas too, our specialty pizzas. We have a clam pizza on the menu. We have all kinds of pizza. I kind of take what's popular in a certain area, and we have fun with it. I mean, we're doing a Mexican pizza right now just to bring in some customers and stuff like that. But we have fun. We do a pickle pizza that people like. Dana White was on the air saying he liked our pickle pizza and stuff like that. So we get creative with everything. Our pizzas, calzones, fat babies, all of it. Yeah.
I can't believe we still don't know where to eat.
I know, it's driving me crazy. We need some inspo.
Fear not, my famished friends, for I am the dining caddy. It's we're a startup. But just imagine me as your own personal foodie oracle. I mean, look at all these reviews. They're not just words. They're culinary tales brought to life by passionate food enthusiasts like you. It's easy to find your next food place when you're following people whose food taste you trust.
Hey, it's Travis. Just got done having some of the best barbecue I've ever had.
See, with Dining Caddy, all of your foodie adventures will begin. All you have to do is download the app, and you guys are going to experience gastronomical bliss.
Why the name Fat Baby?
My wife came up with it.
Oh.
Yeah, I was making it, and she walked by. She's the creative person, you know what I mean? And she's like, "That's a fat baby." I was like, "Yeah, it is."
Yeah.
I was like,
"Yeah, it is."
And then
Name stuck.
Yeah, she actually came up with the name Amano too, which means by hand.
Oh.
So we use that, and it's like, oh, it's made by hand, So, she came up with Amano. She came up with the Fat Baby. She came up with my other business names I had in the past. So she's very creative that way. And I just took what she said. That's a fat baby. And actually trademarked it so no one can use it, because that's what it is. When you see a pasta stuffed sandwich, it's a fat baby. That's what it is. So don't use my name, people. They've tried. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
That's funny. So, Amano, you said 6 years? It's been around?
6 years, yeah.
So, what is the vision for Amano? Do you just want the one location, or do you want to expand? What's your thoughts?
Right now, I'm looking to other opportunities and stuff. Like, to be honest, a lot of people, for being 25 half-minute or half hour from the Strip, I have a lot of people coming. We're the number one Instagram, or we have the most followers in any Italian restaurant in Vegas.
Wow.
So, which is great, we go viral and we do great posts and stuff like that. But people think we're on the Strip. So, we get a lot of tourists coming, a half hour out. So they're leaving the casinos, man. They're leaving the casinos to come to me. So it's like, if these casinos owner knew that, they want me in their casino. So I could see us being in a casino, doing that. I see a lot of popular, restaurants on the Strip that don't do nearly the kind of fun, creative atmosphere we do. So, people love that and they search for it and they'll drive off the Strip for it. So I could see us being in a casino with the right partner or something like that. Keep us in, keep those gamblers in the casinos and stuff like that. But,
do you guys have a bar license?
No, we are actually right next to a church. So, as many things as you can actually do in Vegas, you can't have alcohol next to a church, right? So within like 500,000 feet or whatever, we're right there. We're small. We have about 25 seats. Okay. So we book up really busy. So
how do you get a reservation? What outlet to get a reservation?
You can go on AmanoLasVegas.com, or you can go to Yelp.
Okay.
Or you can call. It's just easier sometimes to go ahead and go on Amano Las Vegas. That'll prompt you to make a reservation, or Yelp. You can look us up and make a reservation, or just call. We book up quite busy, especially Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights. So a lot of people don't realize, just being a little mom and pop pizzeria, that we get busy, and it gets frustrating sometimes. So, having to turn people away. So as far as expansion goes, I'm always looking at ideas and to get, more seats. So I don't want to turn people away. I never want to do that.
So do you do takeout?
Yeah, we do takeout, delivery, to go. All of it. Yeah.
But once the seats are full, you're booked.
Once the seats are full, unfortunately, we can't take any more seats. So we try to accommodate them with a to-go order, make a reservation for a different day if they're still in town or if they're local. But I never like to turn people away. So I'm always looking to expand and stuff like that if the situation's right. And go from there. See where it goes.
What are your hours of operation like?
Hours of operation: Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 9.
Oh, wow.
And Sunday, 12 to 9. And Mondays we're always closed.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think that's changing anytime soon.
You like your Mondays off?
I like my Mondays off, man. I like to go out and and eat on Mondays. Yeah, that's what I do.
Are you actively in the kitchen?
Sometimes, yes. Like right now, I'm more doing stuff like this and try to build the business from an outside perspective. But I do check in there. Like I'm in there 3-4 times a day. Checking inventory, tasting food. I'm doing all that because if you get too far away from your business like that, it's never good. So I'm constantly in and out if I'm not there that day all day. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I mean, that's your baby, right?
Yeah.
That's your fat baby.
Yeah, that's my fat baby.
No, okay, let's manifest a little bit, right?
Yeah.
If you could have your choice of casino that your restaurant would be in, what would it be?
Oh, man. Probably like a locals casino or something like that. Maybe like a Stations or something like that. I think that would work well because we have a lot of people coming off the Strip that know about us, but we have a lot of locals too. So something like that would be like a really good match, I think, would work well. And people come from all over to try them, so it would get business for the casinos as well. But yeah, because I have a Stations right near me, so I think a local casino like that would work well. Yeah,
I feel like Green Valley Ranch.
Yeah, it's a little far from my house, but hey, man, whatever works.
Like the Italian vibe and like Green Valley with the vineyard. It's like it all meshes. Green Valley Ranch. Yeah. Love that.
So let's see. Is there anything left that we haven't talked about?
Oh, okay. So the fat baby, right?
Yeah.
Would you say that's your best-selling item, or does something top that?
That's what people come search us out for. But then you have like diehards that been following us for a while, and they like our calzones. We definitely do the best calzones in the city by far. Nobody, I feel like, does them right. They put like just mozzarella in them or something like that. And, we obviously put ricotta in there like the way it's supposed to be done. But we do it a mixture, provolone, Asiago. We do like, it's like 6 cheeses that we mix in our calzone mix, Parmesan, Pecorino. So we definitely do calzones right. We got a lot of people coming in for the calzones. And then our pasta, paizonis, I call them, half pie, half calzones. And we got a lot of people doing that as well. Yeah.
Do you serve dessert?
We do. We have crazy desserts. People love our desserts. Honestly, they're all from scratch. And we do a killer mascarpone cheesecake with blueberry compote. We do really fun. If you want to check out a video on it or whatever, we do a sweet baby, which is we actually take one of our fat baby breads and we bake it. And we brush it with honey butter, stuff it full of ice cream, and then top it with a slice of cheesecake, a slice of we do cannolis on it, and tiramisu, and then cover with like sprinkles. It's just crazy. If you look at it, it's like a tower of dessert. It's like 3 people for sure.
I feel like that was one of your most viral videos because I've seen that pop up on so many different outlets too. I'm like, this is insane.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Yeah.
So so here's 2 questions. What's your favorite item to make, and then what's your favorite item to eat?
Favorite item? Well, on a regular, I just eat pizza because it's always there. We do pizza by the slice there.
Oh, okay.
And so we always have a slice pie at the ready. And usually I'm running in or running out. We have garlic knots too at the ready. We get a lot of orders for them. So we cook them constantly throughout the day. And so pizza for sure. Any kind of pizza. Like I go through like phases. Like right now we're experimenting with the Mexican pizza we're playing with. So I'm all about, Mexican pizza, roasting poblanos and taking the skin off and putting it on like real pizza, real taking the time to do it right, So right now I'm playing with that. But fettuccine Alfredo, you can't go wrong. That's one of our most popular, especially our fat babies, fettuccine Alfredo fat babies. People go crazy for that. Or Alfredo's made from scratch. People love it. So, yeah.
Love that. I love that. Okay, I need to know, how much is a fat baby?
Right now, I believe the cheapest one or the least expensive is like $17.95.
Oh,
yeah, it's
not bad.
Yeah. Actually, I got to
gosh.
probably raise my prices because everything's going up. The cost of everything, as everybody knows. But it's super reasonable to get a fat baby. It's covered with cheese, and then we pour cheese sauce all over it. Alfredo from scratch. Pasta and the bread. It's only $17.95 for your basic fettuccine. You could always go crazy and add steak and crab and chicken or whatever you want to it, for additional cost. But like the base price for that is super reasonable, $17.95. Yeah.
I thought you would have said like at least 25.
Yeah. And that probably will change over time. But still, I always want to keep it reasonable. Yeah. For just to make sure that everybody gets a chance to try the food.
So that brings up a good question. So what's like the average ticket price? If a dinner for 2, what can they expect to? What's the cost of?
Right. So that would obviously differ based on where I would be as far as location goes. Like if I were to expand and be a different place, in a casino, it might be a little different. Your cost of the lease might be a little different, or downtown or whatever. But right now, average price ticket, I think it's about $28.
28?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty
reasonable.
It's definitely reasonable, and people are like walking away happy, full. There's no doubt that they didn't get what they paid for.
They have leftovers every time.
Yeah, and they're walking out with leftovers.
So the last time I went, so I ordered a fat baby, and I ate like a third of it. And they're like, "Oh, do you want a to-go box?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure. This would be a great lunch tomorrow."
Yeah.
I left it.
Did you leave it?
Yeah,
I owe you one, bro. I'm sorry. I owe you one.
But it tasted so good. It was the best.
I hate when I do that. That makes me so sad when I get home and I'm like, where's my food? I'll drive back to the restaurant and grab my food. Hopefully they haven't thrown it out yet, but I'll drive back. I'm like, where's my food?
That's funny.
Yeah.
So you live close by. That's awesome.
I live 5 minutes.
Nice.
Maybe.
Nice.
Yeah. I've been there several times.
Nice.
Eat there all the time. why did you get into business? Why Amano? Why business?
Yeah, for sure. So I always had like kind of entrepreneurial spirit. You know, growing up, I was the guy like mowing people's lawns, making twice as much money as my friends that were like working fast food or whatever. But I always did that. And then luckily I had a chance I was private chef for Dana White for 5 years, going back a while back. This is right when like UFC started to get really, really big. So I seen a guy that was like a super hard worker. You know, I work for the family, great family, and he's a great guy. But I seen a guy that was able to, turn something great into something amazing, and obviously get the rewards of hard work. So that kind of stuck with me, and I was like, if I ever get a chance to do a little business, not on the scale that he has, but a little business for myself or whatever, that I was going to put as much effort as I seen a guy like that putting in, and that really stuck with me. And so I always, in the back of my head, knew I was going to open some kind of business, and always had that spirit in me, and that kind of like gave me a kick in the ass to go ahead and do something for myself before I got too old to do it. Because restaurant work's hard work, man. You're busting your butt. So that really stuck with me and kind of influenced me in a way to open a business and go for it. So that was a good thing for sure.
Very inspirational. I mean, that almost gave me chills thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, you have certain people in your life. For me, it was my dad. Times and other people, chefs that I worked for, and then obviously seeing Dana White, work hard like that and turn something amazing into a lot of money. You want a piece of that. You want, hey, I think I can do it if you see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've always wanted to do that, and things like that, and seeing people like that go for it and get it done gives you inspiration. So
for sure,
yeah.
Are you guys still close?
Not really. I still will go to UFC fight once in a while. And he's a real busy guy and stuff like that. But he just posted something about the chimney pizza, the pickle pizza, so stuff like that. He always he reached out and made a post about it. So that's all I could ask for, somebody like that to post something about it. But we're not close, but we were close for a long way back, and just stuff like that inspires you to open a business or anything like that when you have people like that in your life. Yeah,
I love it. No, yes.
Well, congratulations on Amano. It's been a very successful thing in the Northwest. We'd love to have it. I'm sure the rest of the valley would love to get a taste of Amano.
Especially Henderson.
Yeah,
that's right.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Eden is out at one of her favorite restaurants, enjoying some amazing food, but she's paying full price. Tice is at the same restaurant, enjoying the same food, but paying 20% less. If you're like Eden and wondering how, let's rewind. Eden used traditional methods to find where and what to eat, while Tice used the Dining Caddy app to find exclusive deals at her favorite restaurants. Be like Tice. Download the Dining Caddy app today and find exclusive deals.
So in traditional fashion, at the end of our episode, we always like to offer our guest some sort of deal for listening. So what is Amano offering to our listeners?
Yeah, right now. So I actually want to just give away free food for you guys, right?
Oh.
So anybody that comes in through the rest of October and November, anybody that comes in and mentions Dining Caddy will get a free slice of pizza. Just ask for it. I'll give it to you. I want everybody to try, and 10% off anything if you want to purchase something. So 10% off your entire order, meal, to go, whatever. But if you come in and want a free slice, man, there it is for you. Just ask for it. We'll give it to you. Just mention Dining Caddy.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is very generous, and I'm sure that will bring in a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Thank you.